In the heart of the Soviet Union, a titan of concrete and steel rose from the Ukrainian plains. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant wasn't just a facility. It was a testament to human ambition, a symbol of scientific dominance. For the engineers and scientists who built it, it was the dawn of a new atomic age, promising limitless energy and a brighter future for all. The nearby city of Pripyat bloomed, a modern utopia for the plants, workers, and their families, living the Soviet dream under the shadow of its 4 powerful reactors. But inside reactor number 4, a chain of events was about to begin. A countdown to a catastrophe that no one could have imagined. The night of April 26, 1986, was quiet. Inside the control room of Reactor 4, a routine safety test was underway. A series of delays and procedural violations had pushed the reactor into an unstable state, but the operators, driven by protocol and pressure, pressed on, unaware they were steering a Leviathan toward the abyss. At 1:23 a.m., a fatal decision was made. The operators initiated a shutdown, but it was too late. A catastrophic power surge ripped through the core. In an instant, a flash of light brighter than 1,000 suns tore through the night, followed by 2 massive explosions that blew the 2,000-ton lid off the reactor, unleashing a furious pillar of radioactive fire into the atmosphere. The dream of progress had become a waking nightmare. Chaos erupted. The first responders, local firefighters, were on the scene within minutes. They saw a fire, and their duty was to extinguish it. Unaware of the invisible enemy, they were facing a lethal dose of radiation charged into the inferno. With unimaginable courage, they fought the radioactive flames, sacrificing their own lives to prevent an even greater disaster. As dawn broke, the horrifying truth began to sink in. The air itself was poison. The city of Pripyat, still asleep, was bathed in a silent, deadly fallout. The evacuation began, but it was a desperate, hurried affair. Families were told they would be gone for 3 days, packing only what was necessary. They left behind their homes, their pets, their entire lives, never to return. The empty schools, the silent amusement park, the abandoned apartments became ghostly monuments to a stolen future. In the days and weeks that followed, the Soviet government, initially cloaked in secrecy, was forced to confront the scale of the disaster. A call went out for liquidators, a legion of soldiers, miners, scientists, and civilians summoned to contain the They worked in brutally short shifts, clearing radioactive debris from the roof, building the massive sarcophagus to entomb the dying reactor, and cleansing the contaminated land. Each one was a hero, knowingly walking into a radioactive battlefield to save millions. Their sacrifice was immense, their health shattered, their stories often forgotten. The Chernobyl disaster was more than a technical failure. It was a profound human tragedy. The long-term effects rippled through generations, with increased rates of cancer and chronic illness plaguing the region for decades. Yet, in the exclusion zone, nature began its slow, resilient reclamation, a haunting reminder that life, in some form, always endures. Today, Chernobyl stands as a scar on the face of the earth and a solemn warning to humanity. It is a story of ambition that outpaced wisdom, of secrecy that cost countless lives, and of the incredible resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable horror. It reminds us of the awesome power we wield and the profound responsibility that comes with it. The silent, empty streets of Pripyat do not just tell a story of what was lost. They implore us to never forget the price of arrogance and to cherish the fragile, precious gift of life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story moved you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into the events that shaped our world. Stay curious and stay safe.